What's up guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Hello YouTube, I'm here. So two things, just high level, that I wanted to cover in this video, and this is my first video. I apologize for any awkwardness that you may feel during this video because I am not used to this. One, why I'm here and why this is important to me, and two, just kind of like a get to know me sort of Q&A style session, just based off of some questions that you guys had tossed my way on my Instagram account. So, to get started, why am I here? You know, it's really easy with an Instagram platform where you're just uploading, curated, beautiful photos. It's really easy to kind of hide behind that veil and not necessarily reveal yourself as a person and your personality. It's much scarier in a lot of ways, but at the same time, I think it's a lot more rewarding. If I can actually start a dialogue with you guys and actually form a sort of community that's a lot more bi-directional and a lot more honest and authentic and genuine, that in and of itself is a win. A lot of people actually may not know this about me. That's maybe a common misperception about me. But I'm actually a very self-conscious kind of person. In order to grow, it's important to step outside your comfort zone. And I feel like I have more to offer in life than just my image. So that's point number one. Point number two, for me personally, I really kind of like to look at my life as a resume, as strange as that may seem, or a portfolio, I guess you could say. You have your professional resume. You also have what I like to call a life resume, where it's the culmination of experiences that you had in your life that define who you are. And for me, it's really important that when I'm 60 years old, I can look back at that sheet of paper and say, hey, this kid is impressive. This kid lived a full, complete, fulfilling life. It's the experiences that, for me, define what wealth is. So kind of connecting this back to YouTube, when I look back on my social media presence, I don't know that it's as effective to be a societal contributor without opening a dialogue with people, and the idea of connecting with people, of making friendships, and YouTube really facilitates that. So that was a really long-winded answer about my inner struggles as a human being living in 2019. All right, you guys, I am going to open up my Instagram and see what some of the questions are that you guys have been asking me. Alright, favorite places you've traveled to and why? Where is somewhere that you've been dying to visit, and when will you finally get to go? So a few friends and I have been dying to go to South Africa, to Cape Town, and we were thinking of maybe doing a New Year's trip there. Okay, coffee or tea? This is a good one. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I have never in my life intentionally gone out to Starbucks or to any other coffee shop to go buy a coffee for myself. Of course I've drank coffee, and in fact I actually enjoy the culture of coffee, but caffeine actually has a sort of adverse effect on me, so I just never really got into it. Tea, on the other hand, I do enjoy. And they actually say that if you have tea, it provides you with sort of a more sustained energy boost throughout the day that's a bit more gradual. So switch to green tea, you guys. No question, just saying that your mom is amazing. She is amazing. Love you, Mom. Hi, Sam. Were you fluent in Spanish before you moved to South America? No. No, by no means. I mean, I had taken classes in high school, and I studied abroad in Madrid, and I lived with a host family in Madrid. So I had some prerequisite knowledge, or at least I should have had. Pero si quieren que hable en español, yo puedo hacerlo. Puedo hacer como otro video hablando. Okay, favorite movies. I love American Beauty. Am I single? At what age did you come out? I came out at 15 years old, you guys. I was very young. Happy to do a video about that if you guys are interested. What drinks do I like? Okay, drink? This is terrible. You guys, when I was younger, my friends and I used to drink this awful, sugary energy drink, alcoholic drink called Four Loko. Maybe you guys have heard of it. And it was just the best, $4 drunk ever. They're like super trashy, but they were so good. Especially the watermelon flavor. A more mature drink for today. I like a good IPA. Yeah, I really like a good IPA. That's like a mature drink, right? Yeah. What are the color of my eyes? I think they're like a gray. I don't know. My license says blue, but to me they're like this weird, like gray kind of. What do you think? Nothing special. Would I rather hug or kiss? Huh. I love a good hug. I am such a hugger. There's something so comforting about being embraced by somebody else or embracing somebody else. I absolutely love that. And there's like studies that show that when you have like a sort of pressure around you, like that's why they have those weighted blankets on top of you or around you, it calms you. I will hug you guys anytime. You guys, I really suck at this camera thing. This is like the third time it's died on me. I'm sorry, bear with me. Bear with me. We're in this together at this point, okay? You my best friend. What religion do you profess? Jeez, these are intense, you guys. I grew up Christian. I grew up Protestant, and I went to a non-denominational church, which I actually like. I loved it. I had a really positive experience with religion growing up. It was just like a really great community, socially and philanthropically for me. Can we see the tops of your bare feet? You guys, I am not an object to sexualize in that way. But, I can't do it. What terrifies you? No BS. I'm scared of loneliness. That's what I'm scared of. Fear of rejection, fear of not being liked. Favorite quote. There's one by Dr. Seuss that I love. Today you are you, and that's truer than true. There is no one alive that is youer than you. There's nothing more exhausting in life than to be inauthentic. I mean, when I think about the times that I was put in a situation where I felt like I couldn't be myself, or I couldn't fully speak the way I wanted to speak, say what was on my mind, be who I was, I remember like, in high school it was kind of like a little bit like that for me, like the first year or so when I wasn't out. I just remember I would come home at like, after my extracurricular activity, come home at like 5 p.m. and just be wiped out. The most success you're gonna have in life is when you're able to just fully live life as you are meant to live it. Come to Norway. Okay, will you invite me? Sure, I'll come. Oh my gosh, Jonah, you suck. One of my really close friends, Jonah, he's so into ASMR. Do you guys know what ASMR is? Sam, will you do ASMR with me? Yes, let's do it. Let's dedicate a whole video to it. If there's any topic, any ASMR topic that you really want to see, like some food that you really want us to ASMR, let me know, I'll do it. Tell me with a video, it's my birthday, make me a video. Nixon, happy birthday. I hope you have an amazing day. What's the most charming that anyone's expressed their social media crush on you? Anything that's not like, I mean, of course it can be nice to hear sometimes like a flattering comment about, like an exterior aesthetic, but it's much, the things that really like I take away with me, like sweet comments, have to do with like, hey, I loved that piano piece, I've been listening to it every morning as like a relaxing, wake up song, or hey, I think it's really impressive that you took the leap of faith to go move to a country when you didn't know anybody, and earn pesos for like 2 years, or hey, like things that have more to do with my personality. Can you make videos of your workout, of your workouts? Yes, I will do that for sure. Please tell us more about your musician side. Love seeing you play the piano. I also love it, you guys. I freaking love it. Like, there's something so therapeutic for me about just sitting down and playing the piano. It's been with me through the highest of highs and the lowest of lows, and I always find myself going straight to those keys, but just with the melody to try to articulate how it is that I'm feeling in that moment. It just kind of helps me cope, I guess. And I suppose everyone kind of has their own coping mechanism with things, but for me it's the piano. How many children do I want? I would love to have a child. I would love to have a child. What was your dream job growing up? Roller coaster designer. Can I whistle? No. I can't. I can't whistle. But a talent that I can do, I can wiggle my ears. You see that? I can wiggle my ears. I can do that with my tongue. I can kind of do that with my boobs. Am I a spender or a saver? It totally depends on what I'm spending and saving on. Buying clothes, for example, not a big spender. Or buying like the latest, I don't know, like the latest TV or like newest car. I don't have a car, but those things I'm not as inclined to do. But to go travel somewhere, yes, 100%. Or to have like, you know, ensure like a really fun night out with my friends, yes, because memories are timeless for me. Alright guys, so these were just a few questions that I wanted to answer for you guys, but there are so many more, so I might just do a second video. Please leave your comments below and tell me like the sort of content that you want to see me do. Provide me that feedback in the comments section below. So subscribe to my channel. Let's make this a two-way dialogue. I hate just like talking like at you. And we'll go from there. But I would say you can be expecting a video from me every week. That's my goal. With that, I'll check out. Ciao, nos vemos. I love you guys.